So today we're gonna try a Poppy's Patina product on the first gen. The clear coat on it is pretty bad. I'll maybe throw some pictures up through here. All right, so here's what in the kit. It comes with this pre-cleaner with these scrubbing pads. It also comes with wax and degreasers with the rags. This is the clear coat, so there's a hardener and then the actual clear coat. And then it also comes with some cleaner and some wash and wax just to finish things off there at the end. Okay, so I sprayed the top, washed it off, scrubbed it with the pre-cleaner. This is kind of what it looks like. So you can see it took a lot of the oxidation off, a lot of the brown, just junk that was over the paint from it sitting for so long. It also kind of scuffed up some of these areas where the clear coat's chipping. I got things taped up already. I taped them up earlier. We're gonna do the grease and wax remover once things dry, and now that we're in the shade, once things cool off. So this is right after application. I'm not sure if I did something wrong or if it'll even out, but you can definitely see the strokes back and forth with this wipe on clear coat. Not as much on the sides where there was more clear coat left or in the middle, but where there was pretty much no clear coat, a lot of these white chips are just chips in the paint, but you can kind of see some texture. I'm hoping that evens out a little bit more, but anyway, it's a huge improvement. You can still see the spots where it's flaked off up here by the window, but it's way better than it was before. Up here on the roof, tried to clear that pretty nicely. I'll walk around and show you the other side. It says it dries in about 30 minutes to the touch. So there's the other side. You can still see the paint flaking, but it looks way better than it used to. Show you up there. 30 minutes to the touch, 24 hours to cure. So I'm gonna check back in about half an hour, and then maybe some of these spots will even out a little bit more. Okay, so here we are, 30 minutes after. Just looking at things, you can still see some of the texture. That's probably my fault. Just trying to go on even. I think I went on probably too heavy here, because definitely on the sides, there's not as much texture as there is on the hood, where I was really trying to get good coverage. But overall, huge improvement. Not trying to make anything perfect, but just trying to help protect things and make things look as nice as we can, especially for the price. This kit's really awesome. It comes with everything you need. Some cleaner, applicators, degreasers, everything. And it's really an easy process to do. So the effort to improvement ratio is really good on this one. And I definitely do it again, and definitely figure out how to make my application a little more even than what we got here. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I was reading online on some of the instructions, and a lot of the Q&A questions, they said you could do a second coat. It's not needed, but it helps hide some of the blemishes from the first coat. So here we are, we're 24 hours later. This is the next day. And I went ahead and decided to do a second coat, mostly on the roof and on the hood, where I was trying to get the coverage and maybe had some streaks. So this is what she looks like. Tomorrow morning, I'll pull her out and get some better pictures for you. Okay, so here we are. It's been a couple days. I haven't been able to get a video put together, but this is what the second coat looks like. So you can see a little bit of waves. These spots are paint damage I've kind of indicated earlier. Also can still see some of the bubbles. But overall, man, it just looks so good compared to what it used to look like. I'm very happy with that outcome. Definitely recommend doing the second coat. If you end up with some texture like I did, it cleans things up really well. Just makes the truck overall look a lot better. One interesting thing just to know as I'm ending here, the roof definitely did not have as much texture as the hood, where I was trying to get the big covered areas. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if I was doing something different on the hood. Maybe I was a little quicker because it was harder to reach, so I applied it thinner and was going too thick on the hood. But yeah, just something to note. Hope this video is helpful to you guys, and if you try this product, hopefully you learn some things from me that you can do a little better on your project.